Welcome back live to Nike headquarters on JDI Day, Just Do It Day. You know, we cover the Berkshire Hathaway annual shareholder meeting. We thought that was wild. This takes it to a whole different level. It may be the only corporate event where a vice president or a CEO gets beaten by an intern. And speaking of interns, maybe Nike's most famous intern is right here, CEO Elliott Hill, who started in 1988 as an intern.
Yeah, it's what a great day today is, right? It's a great opportunity for us to celebrate the passion and the motion of sport.
I mean, do the interns trash talk, or is there still some corporate decorum left?
No. There's absolutely no decorum. And today's, when you get out on the pitch or the court, all levels are open for game.
You know, we've got the Toma, which is like a street version of soccer going on behind us at the Serena Compton court, which you've converted.
Yes.
This is fascinating.
Yeah, we have 400 teammates from around the world that played in a tournament. So we have our own tournament here. And so this is the final going on. It's 4 versus 4, small-sided football. 10,000
employees here on campus. It's an employee-only event. And what does it do beyond competitive once a year, woohoo, we're having fun? I mean, it breaks down silos, puts people out there together.
No question. It's about coming together, creating such a community. But I think most importantly, it's about celebrating the passion and emotion of sport. Because the whole idea is, if we can inspire ourselves, then we can inspire the world around the world of sport.
Yeah, they're competing in running, soccer, pickleball, all kinds of sports, basketball.
We have cricket, we have basketball going on, and then this afternoon we have an open mile, men's versus women's, and we have one of our men that thinks he can break the 4-minute mile today.
I mean, you couldn't have written the timing of this any better. Last night, game 1 of the NBA Finals, Knicks Spurs. I know you're a Spurs fan. Knicks won. You basically owned the feet of 4 out of the 5 starters on the Knicks.
Yeah, it was amazing, and to watch what Jalen did. You know, he was down 14 in the third quarter and came back. But yeah, we're incredibly proud of our relationships, not only with the Knicks but with the players that we have.
I just bent down to pick this up, you guys. Yeah. This is the shoe that Jalen Brunson wore yesterday, the Kobe Low Protro.
Yeah, it's a Protro. So it was an old retro Kobe shoe, Kobe 3, and the Protro comes in. We modernized it. It made it comfortable for today's athlete. And yeah, this is the shoe that Jalen was wearing when he came back.
Carl Anthony wears the shoes. Josh Hart wears them. You got one holdout, Obi.
Yeah, he had a great game last time. And so, but we're also proud. Wemby also came in strong, and Castle, and of course Harper.
So Jalen is very true to the Kobe brand. Will he eventually get his own shoe?
Well, you know what? I think that'll come down to, let's see how he does this in this tournament, but in this final. But absolutely, we love partnering with Jalen. He's an incredible athlete and fun to watch.
Wemby has a massive contract. The Alien, you dropped that Alien
Did you
commercial.
Like that?
It was hilarious.
1968 Hemisphere Arena. That was really amazing.
This is a big contract. $100 million over several years. It's more than his $55 million rookie starter contract.
Yeah. But he's a special human being, not only on the court, but off the court. And it's super fun to be a part of helping him develop and build his career. And we're just really proud of the partnership.
You have an uncanny ability, at least lately, to nab some really big stars. WNBA, Caitlin Clark. So late September, her shoe comes out.
Yes.
Do you see what I did just there? Yeah, I'm trying to get you to tell me when it comes out.
I love you plugging. I'm not supposed to tell you when it comes out, but we are. Again, she's been wonderful to work with. She has a really strong point of view, the type of shoe she wants to play in, and our team's working closely with her to create that shoe. And you know, what the WNBA has done for our women's business has been incredible. Sabrina, Asia, etc. It's been really fun to watch.
Well, let's talk about World Cup. Kicks off next week, a week from today on Fox Sports. Globally, it's going to be a massive phenomenon, and you are outfitting 12 different teams, national teams. What could this do for the Nike brand, which right now needs to get hoisted up into the collective consciousness?
Yeah, I think there's from a sport perspective, it shows the innovation that we're bringing with our kits are going to be incredibly innovative, lightweight, breathable. The boots that we're bringing to the pitch, but also it's this collision of sport and culture, because we also have some incredible collaborations off the pitch, and really proud of our 31-year relationship with USA, or U.S. Soccer Federation, and looking forward to our country hosting it.
I know you always think before you answer a question, but think really hard on this one. In the next, let's say, 4 or 5 years, Could soccer eventually take over from basketball as the biggest growth driver?
You're gonna put me on. Oh, is the biggest growth driver?
Yeah.
Globally or in the United States?
Well, globally for Nike.
It already is one of our biggest opportunities. There's no question the game of football or soccer worldwide it's a great opportunity for us, and yeah, we're going to continue to invest in the game of
What did
soccer.
you think I was going to say?
But by the way, what I'm proud of is the way we invest in soccer, the way we're investing in the game of basketball, the game of tennis. You go down the court. That's the best of Nike is when we have a portfolio of sports that are all, and we're investing in all of them in terms of innovation and storytelling and athletes. And that's what the power of Nike.
It doesn't feel, though, like the stock is rising to the momentum moment that we are in right now. Investors are getting impatient with this turnaround. You came back in October of 2024, and I think in the second quarter, I know you're in a quiet period now, so I'm going to look back. Q2, you had said that Nike was in maybe the middle innings of a turnaround. So that was 2 quarters ago. Where are we?
Well, again, I think what happened, what I did is we quickly came back and let's focus on product and innovation. That's key in a consumer product company. Storytelling and marketing around our brand, and then we did some cleanup of inventory in the marketplace, and I feel really good about the work the team has done. But like everything, what happens next is revenue, market share, and share price follows. So it's a sequential improvement, and I feel much better about the foundation of our business.
The China comment that you made in your most recent earnings call depressed a lot of people. I mean, it's going backward. How do you get it to reverse?
Right. Lead with sport. And I know it seems so simplistic. We had become more lifestyle-oriented, more fashion-oriented. And when we lead with sport, we win. A great example is our running business in China is back to growth in China. Our outdoor business, we have a brand called ACG, back to growth. So when we focus on sport, we win. And that is what I'm challenging the team to do as quickly as possible.
So to be clear, your China running business is back to growth.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what we're pushing. In addition to that, we have some cleanup to do in the marketplace. Digitally, we became very promotionally online, which then impacted the profitability of our stores. And I think our team's done a really nice job of cleaning up that inventory.
Give me this Jalen shoe. And now I'm not talking about Jalen. I'm talking about what it's made of. There is a lot of rubber in here. The price of oil goes into rubber. Because of what's happening with the Iran war, you have that plus the tariffs. You are in a global business. How are you mitigating these issues?
Yeah, and what I tell my team to do is focus on what we can control. And what we can control is making beautiful shoes like the one you have in your hand. It's about telling stories like we're going to do around the World Cup. It's about how we pay it off in the marketplace. And the consumer's ultimately going to decide. So I'm really proud of the way the team's responded to the challenge.
I do want to just quickly ask you, Nike sales on StockX, which is the sneaker resale website that everybody goes to for the hot things, the non-sneaker component jumped 5,800%. I'm talking your Nike non-sneaker component that's on there. So what about that business?
I think anytime the power of our brand is, I keep talking about sport, because that's what authenticates our brand. But the power of it is not just the sport component, it's the culture and the lifestyle. And we can get those two to collide. That's when we have specialness and magic. And I think that's what you're seeing on StockX. We're making some really interesting product that consumers are responding to, which is what drives up the prices on StockX.
Win now is your new mantra here. Wall Street's is show me now.
Yes.
How are you dealing with the Wall Street community that's kind of pushing you around, saying when?
I've been really upfront with the Wall Street community. I've been spending time with them, making sure they understand where we are from a business perspective, and more importantly, where we're going. And what I keep trying to say is we're not managing the business for this quarter or next quarter. We're managing it for the long term, and we're setting this business up for the next 20-year run.
Nike CEO Elliott Hill, it's great to have you in a Fox Business exclusive.
It is wonderful. And I have a quick gift for you, if I may.
A present?
Yes, we do.
Oh, This for me?
We are incredibly proud to be
Number one, thank you.
associated with the USA Soccer Federation and their team, and we have a gift for you so you can wear the red, white, and blue, the stars and stripes with great pride.
This is awesome.
So enjoy your World Cup. You're going to look
much.
great cheering in the red, white, and blue.
Thank you so much, and thank you for inviting us to JDI Day. It's just unbelievable.
We're incredibly grateful for you spending time with us. Thank you.
All right, good luck with the turnaround.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Elliott Hill, we are coming right back.